So, come on in. Take a sip. Let's wind down. It's Tuesday, and I just got back from the dentist. And you would be so proud of me. But I told them, unless it's absolutely necessary, unless you're going to kill me, I don't want you to numb it. I just want you to finish the procedure you started 2 months ago. And she said it might be a little discomforting. And I don't think of myself as this really tough dude by any stretch. But I was like, no, as long as this doesn't kill me, I'd prefer not to do the numbing because I want to be able to drink wine tonight instead of doing that thing like I did last time. So again, come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. My name is Christopher. I'm delighted you're here. We've got a Tuesday grid to get into. But now we're going to get into this Langa Classique. This is a fabulous Spanish wine, at least according to my wine dealer downstairs. But it is marvelous on the nose. Just cassis and vanilla and some really, really faint chocolate in there. But just pleasure. I would dare say probably melon and strawberry as well. It's a very, very deep, deep ruby. There's no reading keys or looking at white light through it. This is probably going to be a Bluetooth manufacturing device for me. But that's okay, because I have an antidote in the bathroom, on the sink, in the form of a brush and paste. But nevertheless, let's give this a try on the palate. Okay. Smooth. Beautiful finish. Complex. Bold. Cassis. And plum. A bit unripe plum. The third sip reveals some tannins, but overall it's soft, so I'd give that a 50-50. Beautifully dry, and no acid on the nose or palate to speak of. I would give this probably a 13% alcohol. Yes, I could look at the back of the bottle, but for some reason I just never do. This one's got venison and pork. Venison and pork, maybe veal, but I can tell you what would be fabulous with it right now, and that would be escargot in a rich, buttery garlic sauce, fresh out of the shell. Yeah. One more little bit of solver's courage, and we'll jump into our grid. I've had some fantastic comments and notes lately. Thank you all so very much for that. And if you're looking to support the channel, just consider subscribing. It's free. You can become a super solver and you can hang out with us. We do twice monthly hangouts, face-to-face chats, twice a day, twice a month, because it's so hard to coordinate time zones around the globe. And we are a geo-diverse organization, if you will, right? You know, this little community. So we're coming in everywhere from Australia to you name it. So if you feel like supporting us, great. Become a super solver for, €9 a month or whatever. That's in €10 a month, somewhere in there. Otherwise, just maybe subscribe and like the video. Really would appreciate that. Love bringing new members in and on. So we have a Sande Milton construction. From the spelling, I don't know. I'm assuming it's a he. But nevertheless, this may be his debut. Never seen the name before, ever. I do not believe anyway. Of course, edited by Will Shorts. So today is April Fool's. Let's see what we got. I fully expect some sort of shenanigans to be taking place. So let's take a look here. So we have a girlfriend in Guadalajara, and that would be Amiga, off the top of my head. TV journalist Ari Melber. And Ivy League man. I do believe he went to Columbia Law School. I could be wrong about that. One who works with or data. One who works with or data. How about a minor? Girlfriend in Grenoble, and that would be Ami. Slippery fish could be an eel. Outfielder's call. Mine! I got it. Yeah, I hope so. We don't want to crack our heads together going in for the same ball. I've seen that happen. Big shot on the internet. Oh. I wouldn't even know where to begin to guess. Publication where this puzzle might be found. I mean, it's not lost on me that some of these grids have already been penciled in here, right? So I get that. I don't know how any of it applies. So solidify, maybe to gel. Big shot on the internet. Is this a you apply to as the skin? I mean, it could be use on, but that's kind of an odd answer, don't you think? Down in the dumps. Okay. So then maybe sad. And that tells me this is use on. How about use? How about use on? and let's go ahead and put in influencer. I was told on TikTok recently that I am someone's favorite micro-influencer. I thought, well, that's nice. Oh, thank you. Where the 18 across is commonly found, I don't know. I guess we're going to need to get up there and figure that out. But GPS prediction that takes traffic congestion into account. Well, wouldn't it be ETA and ETD in a way? I don't know. Why am I hung up on this? Dessert that might have a cherry on top. Going with a sundae, and I feel really confident with that, so we can get back up here and pay attention to what we should be paying attention to. Educational items that spin. Perhaps these are globes. Now, I guess we're going to type over this mess and get me all confused. I just want to know, you might want to leave it in the comments, but I would really be interested to know if anyone has seen Julia. It was 2 seasons. It was a series, and I don't know who put it out, but I watched it on Amazon all for the last 2 weeks. I just binged straight through it, and I'm telling you, it was an amazing show. I had no idea how much I would love that show, but I loved every bit of it. But Julia, about Julia Child and her husband Paul, or as she always put it, Paulski. It was just an amazing show. I just love that. I don't know where that came from, but Greek goddess of wisdom, and I do believe that would be Athena. And I got to remember, I'm not in The Guardian, and this pencil, whatever this is in here, is really throwing me off here. So Colorado Ski Resort could very well be Aspen, and we may very well want to check that. So takes a load off, maybe sits. Crown for the prom queen. How about a tiara? Popular cooking spray, maybe Pam. So publication where this puzzle might be found. We got an in-flight magazine. Very clever. I like it. And yes, I can see already that's exactly what you usually wind up dealing with. And I do always solve them. Almost rare occasions do I not go back into the archives and just download 2 or 3 months worth of Fridays and Saturdays so I can do on the flight. I put them on my iPad and on my phone just in case, but I'll just sit and do crosswords all across the Atlantic, anywhere I'm flying. That's just what I do. That, and I drink wine, of course. Chewing gum brand with red, white, and blue packaging. I think the Z and this penciled in A tells me we're talking about bazooka. Why did I put in 2 Z's? I'm telling you, this is just messing me up. Bazooka. It's not anyone's fault. It's my fault. I'm just saying. Alternative to jockey, maybe Haynes. And let's see. Let's try to finish this and kind of stay in order. Word before I or spirit. How about an evil? Evil. Evil eye. Evil spirit. Software, a version designed to reveal bugs. Perhaps a beta. Amazes. Who had I think they're going for a vowel. Okay, got it. They obviously penciled in a typo there. Nobel winner Morrison. How about Tony? And that would fit in with the aiolis here. these. Okay, boy, I'll tell you what, one of these things. Letter between G and I, I'm assuming we're shooting for an H. Don't think I've ever spelled that. Let's see, Santo Domingo. And I really want to try to finish a corner. I keep getting off because I keep trying to check myself and then I go way out of the way. So I think we're talking about vow here, a vow and amazes, awes. Okay, so now we can get moving on. So, okay, where the 18 across is commonly found, I guess this would be the seat back pocket. Okay. And, okay, got all of that done. Real stinkers. How about skunks? Very nice. Drill sergeants lead into 2, 3, 4. Well, it's either going to be a hut or a hup. Let's see what we've got over here. Handwritten entry on a calendar, abbreviation. How about an appointment? So I guess we got a hup. 2, 3, 4, and young women, affectionately. I think I'll wait and see if we can get the crosses on this one. I don't want to set myself up. Religion with 100,000 plus shrines in Japan. This would be the Shinto. Like short plays, typically. No idea. Maybe an ick factor. Okay. Body parts that swivel. All right. Very nice. Person who may have ruined your puzzle experience. I guess we're looking at maybe a prior passenger. I don't know what it is about having these pencil things in there, but it really messes up everything for me. Like, I'm like, oh, I can't type around it. Like short plays, typically. Oh, maybe one act. I was thinking, for some reason, like basketball or football. Brain cell, a neuron. Final outcomes, probably end results. Genetic material, DNA. Boy, they put in messenger material there with RNA, didn't they? Okay. That's disgusting. Ugh. Sinus doc. How about an otolaryngologist or an otorhinolaryngologist? Trackways, maybe paths. Oh, good. We're going to go with chicas. Okay, nice. I was afraid we were looking at chicks, and I didn't want to be the one to do it. I just didn't. Tumbler, for example, maybe a glass. Okay, so fixed as at the vets, maybe spade. Well, the prior passenger probably got this one right. Mac and cheese, nice. And car brand. Maybe a make? Because I can't think of any car that starts with 4 letters that is 4 letters starting with an M. 18-wheeler could be a rig. Letters on an incomplete scheduled, I don't know, maybe 2B, whether it's going to be announced or, I bet announced because we got the next letter would be a G. Went postal, maybe raged. Gilda of the original SNL cast, and it was Gilda Radner. Rechargeable 2-wheelers, got it. Announcement that could put an end to the misery caused by the 49er car. And it is misery, actually. So maybe return tray table. Return tray tables. Okay, let's see what we got here. Early internet provider. You've got mail. Hall's partner and Rock. You know, I hear these guys just hate each other. Almost as bad as Garfunkel and Simon. E.T. arrived in one. All right, UFO, got it. Osobuco, I love that stuff. Charges to get in, maybe fees. Cowboy's coil, going with the lasso. Now, Dr. Freud, his name was Sigmund. And I love my cigar. Blank Blue, hit 1993 2005 series. I don't know. Was this NYPD Blue? I mean, I never watched it. I just don't watch cop shows. Corvette Stingray feature. Kind of a T-top. Privy 2 could be in on. Toothy look. How about a grin? It's an interesting way to put it. See red. Maybe get mad. What did they write in horse for here? Oh, horsepower. Okay, well, it makes sense. Solar. What you might do if you don't know an answer, perhaps that is to guess. I spend my life doing that. Recapitulate. How about sum up? World's largest movie theater chain be AMC. To droop would be to sag. And how do we do, Bob? All right, well, let's see. Did we get any cool animations or anything? No, just a reminder that we had to correctly solve this grid construction in spite of our previous or prior passengers' attempts before returning to their tray tables. So this is a clever grid. Well done. Very well done. I think some of it was a bit trickier on like maybe a Wednesday, Thursday level. Like a car brand, and then we had to have the make in there, right? And Hup or versus Hut. Though I think that a skilled solver would have seen HUT and then saw that the appointment would be wrong. I think the appointment was pretty clear in there, right? But on the whole, probably not the most common knowledge of what a girlfriend in Grenoble would be. There's just a couple of areas here that I thought were a bit on the challenging side, but I thought it was just beautifully constructed. It's just a nice job. So very well done, Sandy Milton. Very well done. We'll bring down our Benière d'adieu, and without any further Benière d'adieu, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, servus, grüß Gott, ciao, and Cin-Cin. Be good to your friends and your neighbors. Be nice to the guy behind you in line, and we will see you on the morrow for the Hump Day Grid right here. Happy April 1st, everyone. Be well.